Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're taking a look at Henry and the Elephant on DVD. Now, I'm getting kind of emotional because this is some of the last model series DVDs. But I'm not gonna be emotional during the whole thing. It's kind of sad knowing that the model series is going out, not really with a whimper, but kind of just lazy retitles and such. But you know what? It's fine because we're still getting really good episodes on DVD. Anyways. This was first put out on the DVD on July 22nd of 2008. I will also have you know that this is a retitle of the release known as Gallant Old Engine, which came out on VHS on August 6th of 1996. It was also reprinted in that kind of not one car style, but the very famous Thomas DVD style on July 24th of 2001. So yeah, this was also put out in 2009 when Lionsgate got a hold of the distribution rights, which is the one that I have today. So let's close the little notebook here and let's take a look at Henry and the Elephant here. So honestly, I don't hate this cover. It's kind of cool. I really like how the R in Henry's name was like the elephant's trunk. That's very creative. It's really hard to get a good angle of this. We got the Thomas logo, Henry and the elephant. You got Henry right there and the elephant itself. We also have the elephant right there, front and center. These are like identical. Like these elephants look really similar and it's kind of creepy. So you got a little circus tent over there, and it's not a bad poster art. It's just a little strange. It's kind of Photoshoppy, but oh well. The side, Hit Entertainment, Thomas, Henry and the Elephant. Thomas, distributed by Lionsgate. Sorry, I gotta reach under my cord here. There's the logo again. We got actually two screenshots from Henry and the Elephant, so that's kind of cool, I guess. You can read the little description there. Actually, you know what? That's wrong. Hold on, I'm reading this blurb. Everyone's favorite number one engine is back with more exciting stories from the island of Sodor. Join in on the trick Stuart plays on Duke and see how an elephant leaves Henry all washed up. Well, I thought Duke played the trick on Stuart. Oh, let me look if that's listed in the goofs. Yep. Oh, that's actually the first thing shown, so that's interesting. Yeah. Cool, I guess. Down here for our little feature tab, we have 6 fun-filled episodes, sing-along song, really useful engine, and the character gallery. Cool, and then you got all this stuff right here. Let's open her up here. Here is the little disc. Very similar to the poster. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it. I was up till 6 in the morning doing stuff, so I'm very, very tired, but whatever. And it's a stupid Eagle case, so it's very, very cheap and thin, so I don't like that, but other than that, it's run-of-the-mill, I guess, so yeah. We're clocking in at only 3 minutes here, but there's just not a lot to talk about. I suppose I could get the VHS. I don't have the original one, but I do have this reprinted one, and it's vastly different. It's a different color. Gordon's the main focus. Funny thing is, his middle lamp iron is missing. That is from, I believe, Steamroller, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that is a mirrored picture also, so interesting there. Side here. Little price tag there because I did get this from a thrift shop, and I assume that this was like a bonus pack that came with like a wooden railway engine, because right up there it says Toad. So I'm assuming that this came with a wooden railway Toad back in the day. We got a screenshot from Gallant Old Engine and a screenshot from Special Attraction. There's your description there. I think it's exactly the same. There are the episodes. Oh, I should also... Did I list them? I don't remember if I did. We have Henry and the Elephant, You Can't Win, Special Attraction, Passengers and Polish, Gallant Old Engine, and Fish. I don't think they change it for the DVD. No, sometimes they do change the episode orderings on DVDs, but not on this one, so And then the song is a Really Useful Engine. I think this is actually the first time we heard that song back in the day. I could be wrong, but whatever. Here's the tape itself. The Gallant Old Engine. So, the 1996 VHS was known as... It was known as the Gallant Old Engine, but it was... In 2001, it was just changed to Gallant Old Engine. Don't know why, but... Oh well. So I assume that's just like a carryover from the older ones, because they didn't want to print new tapes to save money, which I kind of understand. But anyways, that's all we have so far for the episode. We're not done though. We don't have anything else to look at. We gotta reorder some episodes here. So the episodes we have on here are fine. Let's just go through them. I don't really consider any episode from season 1 to 5 like bad. There are some that are very boring and kind of redundant, like Thomas Gets Bumped, Edward Trevor and the Really Useful Party, stuff like that. You know, the very early James episodes, very, very boring, but they're better than like season 15 and Bwubba. Sorry, that's trademarked to Big World, Big Adventures. Henry the Elephant, it's very strange how this is placed 3 seasons after it should have taken place in, but you know what? It's still a fun episode. I actually grew up with that episode on 10 Years of Thomas. I did not have this until 2019. This is actually along with, I think I got this in Mud Glorious Mud on the exact same day, but yeah, these were some of the first DVDs that I got when I got back into collecting around summer 2019. You Can't Win. It's a fine story. I mean, out of all the 4 Duke stories, I'd say it's probably the weakest, but it's not a bad story at all. It's just not as interesting as the other ones or as exciting. Special Attraction. First half is very unnecessary, I guess, but the stuff with Bull Strode is very, very cool. Passengers and Polish. That's another episode that I'm not a huge fan of. It's very, very boring and redundant, but it's still kind of cool, I guess. I really like that Viaduct set, and Duncan's always a great character. Gallant Old Engine. Honestly, I would say this is not the greatest episode ever. People say that, oh, Renee is such a great character. Gallant Old Engine is, the best episode of season 4. I don't really see that. I don't really care for this episode. I think it's just fine. It's honestly kind of like it's honestly an underwhelming introduction for Rheneas, but I mean, he only has one line in the entire, or like a couple of lines in the whole episode, and this is the only time that he speaks until season 5. He doesn't have a main role again until season 7, so kind of weird there, but whatever. And then we have Fish, which is also like not the most interesting episode ever. He got some cool camera shots and sets, but other than that, the story is very, very bland. So yeah, some of these episodes are kind of hit and miss, I guess, but they're not terrible. I'd say Gallant Old Engine is probably the worst on here, but I'd only give that like a 6 out of 10. The other ones I would probably give a little bit higher than a 6. I think the highest episode, or the highest rated episode, would probably be Henry and the Elephant, honestly, but other than that, it's a fine release. So we are going to reorder the episodes on here. We're going to take out You Can't Win because I do have something special planned for that for next week. So we just have 5 episodes instead of 6. So we have Passengers and Polish, Gallant Old Engine, Henry and the Elephant, Fish, and Special Attraction. I kind of wanted to make this the Christopher Audrey season 4 episodes release, but Mind That Bike was just put onto Mud Glorious Mud, aka Thomas Meets the Queen, last week, so people would be very pissed off if they got Mind That Bike for the second time in barely a few months, so we're not going to put that on there, so it's fine there. And yeah, I know we only have 5 stories now, but you know what? Who really cares? I also just realized this. If you look right there, Henry's missing his lamp iron. There's one on his left, alright. Weird. Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode, but there's just not a lot to talk about. Next week though is Rusty to the Rescue, and That's the final Anchor Bay, aka, or the final Anchor Bay and the final model series release of Thomas and Friends. But yeah, it's the final episode to feature classic episodes, technically until the greatest stories, but yeah, we don't really like that one that much. So it's kind of exciting. I'm not really excited to look at the CGI stuff. I don't actually have all of it. I'm getting a little paranoid because there are some things in here, or there are some releases that I'm missing, so I gotta get those pretty soon. But yeah, I think we should be good for the next 2 months or so. I don't know. But yeah, that is all from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!